What is up, everyone? It's your boy Hyper here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I know I am. Now sit back, grab your popcorn, and relax. So recently, a documentary about old Nickelodeon from the 2000s has came out and talked about stuff that we didn't even know happened behind the scenes of 2000s Nickelodeon. Now, if you guys grew up with Nickelodeon and don't want your childhood ruined, then I would recommend clicking off this video. If you've already heard about it, then dang, nostalgia won't be the same for y'all. Now, the main focus of the documentary was on Dan Schneider and about how he mistreated coworkers and did really weird things to underage actors, but we'll get to him in a second. The second main focus of this documentary was about Drake Bell and Brian Peck. Now, just to clarify, Brian Peck is nowhere near related to Josh Peck, which if y'all thought that, it's okay, because honestly, I thought that too. Basically, what Brian was, he was the big industry guy of Nickelodeon. He was the really, making dreams come true guy of Nickelodeon. But what he was doing to some of these child actors like Drake Bell is just disgusting. Now whatever you were expecting, even if you were expecting the worst about this guy, take whatever your expectations were and exceed them by about 3,000%. Because what this man was doing to Drake Bell while the cameras were cut would make Satan have a grimace on his face and be disgusted. Because he was also, touching Drake Bell. And when I say touch, I don't mean, a friendly fist bump and a high five. I mean, he was touching, Usher was touching Alicia Keys at the halftime Super Bowl type of touching. That is not okay. And also, this man was, literally tracking down him. He was trying to find Drake at literally other places. He was driving hours to see him perform. He was trying to see him off set, which I think is very weird for a grown man to do. Have you guys know, this man is also pen pals with a really nice guy. I think you guys will know him. Ever heard of John Wayne Gacy, the infamous clown killer? Yeah, that guy. He was friends with him. He had a stack of letters from him on his, nightstand. That type of friends with him. And he also has a signed painting from him. And freaking cherishes it. Now that is just how does this man have a job? He got more jobs after this, and they did eventually take him to court, and he won the court case, though. By what I mean by won the court case, he also kind of lost. Everyone was supporting him. Everyone was supporting him on his side. I forgot why. I think it was because, again, he was, the main guy of Nickelodeon. He was helping out the most. And, when he went there, he said, you know what, I'll just take the punishment, but I didn't do any of this. That's what he pretty much did. So I think what this guy did, and he only got 16 months for it, too. He only got 16 months for what he's done. And Drake was scared to actually open up about it because he thought that he didn't want his career to be ruined. Which I think does make sense, yes. But then people started going after Josh Peck after this. People were going over Josh, saying, oh, you let this happen. He was the same age as Drake, and one was just a kid. He was just a kid. What was he supposed to do? He literally could not do anything but sit there. And people were like, okay, he would have got fired probably. Don't go after him. And Drake himself also said, guys, the recent hate you guys have been sending towards Josh is not okay. He made a video saying that. And then he made a joke about Drake getting assaulted by Brian. Josh made a video about that. Which only 20 years after it happened. Way, way too soon. And even if it was so long ago, it's still not okay to joke about. I mean, I make offensive jokes, yes. But I don't think joking about someone's assault is okay, though. That's just low-key messed up. Now we're going to talk about Dan Schneider. The reason Dan Schneider has been the talk of the town, it's because not many people really acknowledge what happened with Brian Peck. Because they really only remember this. But what he did, he loved feet. It doesn't matter what type of feet. The Nickelodeon logo was a foot. I'll pull up a picture of it right now. Go back and watch most of the old shows that he directed, like Sam and Cat and all that, and see how much feet feet there is. He has literally made Twitter posts just saying, hey, you want to see Jeanette McCurdy's feet? Or, like, Ariana's feet? I don't know why. It's so freaking weird, too. And he did make a apology video about it, yes. He made an apology video thingy. It wasn't really an apology video. It was more of an interview. He got interviewed, and he said,
it was wrong. It was wrong that I ever put anybody in that position. It was a wrong thing to do. I'd never do it today. I'm embarrassed that I did it then. I apologize to anybody that I ever put in that situation.
And he started crying. You know, good pedophile. Now let's put good acting on the list too, I guess. He's not the best guy on earth. And when actors would also refuse to do stuff, he would pull out a shotgun and threaten them with it, is what I heard. I heard he would pull out a shotgun and threaten people with it, which I think is bad enough. And he also, I'm pretty sure, still does a YouTube too. I'm gonna have to try to find that. I might pull it up on screen. I might even put his videos in the... Nah, I'm not gonna put his stuff in the link in the description. Why? Because I don't want to give this guy credit for anything he's ever done. He doesn't deserve credit. People like him just... It just disgusts me. I can't really get it out through words. I just hate it. That's so stupid. Why would anyone put kids in that position? He also made really, really inappropriate jokes and put kids in inappropriate positions. He made this one called a Booger Boy. Where this guy in a costume called himself Booger Boy, and he sneezed on someone. Like a giant thing of snot, which I think was supposed to be a cum shot joke. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. Bye.
You are my sunshine.